Every generation gets one of these moments, a window, where the right information in the right hands can completely change someone's financial trajectory. Most people miss it, not because the opportunity was hidden, but because they were looking in the wrong direction. In 1849, thousands of men flooded California, convinced gold was the path to wealth. Only a handful got rich from gold. But Levi Strauss? He sold them the pence and made a fortune that lasted generations. History doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. The AI boom is following the exact same pattern, and the people who see it clearly, right now, before the crowd catches on, are positioned very differently. Everyone is chasing the AI companies. OpenAI, Google DeepMind, Anthropic. The names are everywhere. The valuations are staggering. But here's what the data actually shows. In every major technological revolution, railroads, electricity, the internet, the visible innovators captured headlines. But the infrastructure providers captured wealth. During the dot-com boom, Cisco, the company building the internet's plumbing, briefly became the most valuable. Not a search engine, not a social network, the infrastructure. AI has its own infrastructure. It's massive, it's deeply technical, and most retail investors walk right past it. AI is just the tip of the iceberg. The real money might be hidden underneath. Let's go layer by layer, because each layer of AI's infrastructure represents a structural dependency, and these, historically, have been very good businesses. Layer 1. Data. An AI model is only as good as what it's trained on. Raw internet text is messy, biased, and largely unusable at scale. So, entire companies exist to clean it, label it, and structure it. Scale AI has been valued at over $13 billion, not because it builds models. Because without its data pipelines, most AI models can't be built at all. Think of it this way, you can't teach a model to recognize a tumor. Without thousands of correctly labeled X-ray images first, the labeling business? Quiet, unglamorous, structurally essential. Layer 2. Compute. Training a frontier AI model, the kind that powers ChatGPT, requires thousands of GPUs running continuously for weeks. The electricity bill alone can exceed $100 million per training run. This is why NVIDIA's revenue went from $26 billion to over $60 billion. Not because it pivoted to AI, but because the entire industry depends on its hardware. NVIDIA didn't win AI, it became the condition for AI. But there's a broader pattern. Amazon Web Services, Google Cloud, Microsoft Azure. These platforms are spending hundreds of billions. Why? Because every company that wants to use AI needs to rent the infrastructure to run it. The AI boom is also a data center construction boom. Now go one layer deeper. Even NVIDIA can't build its own chips. The world's most advanced semiconductors are manufactured by a single company, TSMC, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company. And to manufacture those chips, TSMC depends on machines made by one company, ASML. ASML. Almost nobody knows this company exists. It makes the machines that make the chips. It holds a near monopoly on the tools. This is what structural dependency looks like. The entire AI revolution runs through a supply chain that passes through this one Dutch company. And the deepest layer of all, the one almost nobody is talking about yet, energy. Current AI data centers consume more electricity than many countries. Goldman Sachs projects that power demand could triple by 2030. The AI boom doesn't run on code, it runs on electricity. This is a structural bottleneck. The companies solving the AI power problem may end up being the most consequential, just like the railroad boom wasn't just about trains. Here's the pattern, stated plainly. Wealth in technological revolutions has historically concentrated in the infrastructure layer, not the product layer. The internet, the real money was in fiber optic cables and cloud infrastructure. The railroad era, steel and land. The AI era follows the same logic. The most visible companies are competing aggressively. Margins compress, differentiation erodes, but the infrastructure beneath them, moats deepen. The people who understood this during the railroad and internet eras didn't just watch, they were positioned inside them. AI is still in its earliest innings. The infrastructure being built now will power the next decade. These companies are building structural advantages that the market hasn't fully priced in. Most people will chase the chatbots. A smaller group will understand where value accretes. The real insight is never in the headline, it's in the layer beneath it.